Altia makes user interface design and development software for companies that build devices that have display screens or touch screens. So we have about 50 people worldwide, headquartered Colorado Springs, Colorado. Like a lot of companies that are in emerging markets, we have a problem with trying to actually predict sales and grow sales at a pretty consistent rate. So we needed to have a much more predictable sales pipeline and predictable sales growth. I can't remember exactly how I got to customer-centric selling, but needless to say, somehow we learned about each other, learned about their process, learned about their people, and thought, hey, this is interesting, this could be a good fit for us, let's give it a try. And I was the first person to actually take the course. So after I did it, actually put it in practice, I would get involved in some sales and help the sales team that we had, and thought, wow, this really does seem to work. There's some benefits and advantages to that. We could see and measure some results afterwards, and at that point decided as a company to standardize on that methodology. We're a software company, we do training, and we know what it costs to do it, and we know the value of it. So when we saw it, we said, okay, it seems reasonable. And we knew what the return on investment is. And for us, one closed piece of business pays for it. Since we started, we've probably grown sales on an average of 25% a year. We've had a much better grip on the pipeline, but more importantly, we could add people and put them into a sales organization that's managed without having to lose control over what the salespeople were doing. I think the pace of the course was good. I think Gary, going into it, understands each one of those attendees and what their business is. So he could gear it specifically towards people, but also keep it broad enough so you keep everybody interested. Generally, I like the participation that occurred. I like the fact that you couldn't just sit back and observe. We've sent field applications engineers to this. We've sent worldwide people to this as well. So we've brought people in from France, from Germany, from the UK. The field engineers are interesting because they are part of the sales process. And they need to know what we're accomplishing and why we're doing what we're doing, especially as they go through those demo stages. We've sent candidates to the course and have had Gary and his team evaluate that candidate as they've gone through the course, which is great. It's a great time saver. To this day, whenever we add a new salesperson, typically within a month or two, we have them in sales training at CCS.